Hey everybody, it's been a super long time since I made a video, and hopefully this one works out. I did get a new webcam, but it's saying that I need new drivers or something, and the microphone's not working quite right. So it's always something. It's always something. We'll see if this video records okay. Anywho, I have been thinking so much in the past year because, well, I haven't been working and I haven't been going to school, and so I have had a lot of time on my hands to think. And I've been thinking a lot about kids, really, and about just life in general, kind of like life after kids, because my kids are starting to get older. And if you followed me, you know that's like a huge thing, because when I started this channel, my daughters, I have twin daughters, they were 2 when I started this channel, they are now 12. So they're getting to be teenagers and everything, and life changes, right? And my son is now 7. So my kids do not need the same amount of care, of course, that they did when my daughters were 6 and, you know, my son was just born. So it's getting better in that sense. Just like right now, they're all out riding their bikes together, actually. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a few minutes to myself. But my health has been getting a little bit better, which is excellent. So I can kind of do some things. I've been doing some work around the house and renovating kind of stuff in this house that I have been living in for about a year. And thinking about going back to work, but, you know, coronavirus kind of derailed that for a bit. So, I mean, a lot of changes for the future and stuff for me. But yeah, definitely thinking about what is coming after children. And it's just kind of a weird thought because we recently got a dog, which can you see him? Which way? There he is. What is he doing? He's laying on his back. You can't even see him. There's a chair in the way. Oh, now you move. Now you move. There he is. So we've had him for like 2.5 months or so. He's just a puppy. He's about 4.5 months old. He's a basset hound, in case you can't really tell from his long, sausagey body. His name is Tut. And so that's a big change too, because I haven't had a dog or like a serious pet since my daughters were about 2. And yeah, I just have come to this realization that I'm a super independent person. I mean, I kind of knew that for a long time, but really, I really know that now. Definitely with the kids and the dog and everything in the future, I can pretty much say that when my kids are grown and when, you know, the dog is grown and everything like that, and he goes on his way, I will really enjoy having my me time again. And that's not to say, of course, that I don't love my kids. No, like my kids are, I would say, the most meaningful thing I have ever done in life. But I am such an independent person that I have struggled, I think, a lot more than the average person mentally dealing with always having to care for others. And a puppy is just sort of a reminder of that. Because like I say, my kids are getting older, but then we have this puppy, and it's like having a new child all over again. You got to take care of them constantly, 24/7, wake up in the night, let them out. They need a lot of love and affection, you know, training. So it's just something that has struck me about the future of my own life and where do I see myself going? What do I see myself doing? Something more independent, I think. I don't really want to work a job where I'm constantly like at the beck and call of people, which has always been what I've done in the past. always kind of service-oriented jobs. And while I do care about people, I am ready to not always have to manage other people's stuff. Period. So I don't know. That's just a little bit of what I've been thinking, stuff that's been going on. Where we'll go, nobody knows. It's in the future. But I don't know, life never really turns out the way you expect, I guess.